We are cooking seaweed soup, which is a traditional birthday soup. What I've done here is I've boiled about 3/4 full of water in this pot, and I boiled it with some dried anchovies to get the flavor. And then after that I took out the anchovies because we don't want to eat that. So it's just boiling, and I'm going to add the ingredients now. So what goes into this seaweed soup is I've bought some clams and mussels, which is in this bowl. I'd say it's about 1/2 cup of mussels, half a cup of clams. We've got the garlic, frozen garlic, some sesame seeds, about 2 tablespoons of a Korean ingredient called tashida, and a tablespoon of garlic salt. 2 packages of miso soup, because miso goes very well with seaweed. It just complements each other. For all you sushi lovers, you guys will know what that's about. And a package of seaweed. We've got the water boiling, so we're going to put the seaweed in. So I added the seaweed and I stirred it, and it looks like that's plenty. Then I'm going to add the garlic. Then I'm going to add the clams and mussels. It was 1/2 cup of clams, about 1/2 cup of mussels, so that it cooks. And then we want to go ahead and add our seasonings. So let's bring it over here by the pot. We're going to add the garlic salt, the tablespoon of garlic salt. And as you're adding, you just want to stir it so it gets... And then the tablespoon of tashida, which again is a Korean ingredient you can find at the Asian stores. Okay, so we are adding the 2 packages of miso. I'm using the miso, which has the green onions in it. Okay, and I'm stirring it in. And again, you can find all of this stuff at your nearest Asian store. I go to the Asian market. Okay, and we're just gonna let it sit and simmer for a little while. So now the soup has been simmering for about 5-6 minutes or so. Everything's cooked, all the clams, mussels, it's all done. So then we're going to add the sesame seeds. And this was about, 2-3 tablespoons of sesame seeds. So we're just going to add that, stir it up. This is the sesame oil I use. Again, Asian store. And you put about just a tablespoon. Sesame oil is very strong, so you don't have to use a lot of it. And you always add it at the end because the taste changes if you cook with it.
Earthy is bland, earthy is stale. That's what happens. You lose the flavor, but you still taste the ingredients.
It just doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good as you cook it. You don't cook with sesame.
Bland, earthy is stale.
Okay, so it smells delicious. The aroma is just to die for. It's intoxicating. It's perfect. Today's my birthday, by the way.
By the way, she's 107 today. Asians age well.